Questions and answers. Shalom.
Hey, Elder.
How are you?
Shalom.
Shalom. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm blessed by the best, and his name is Ahia.
Hey, all right now. This is Lanessa Terry calling from Wisconsin. Now, I had a quick question. I do remember it was one of your broadcasts that you talked about. When someone called in and they asked if it was okay for us to celebrate our born days.
Yeah.
Is it okay for us to celebrate our born days?
Well,
I remember you saying, like, long as we not.
Well. What?
Go ahead.
Okay, give me your example of celebrating your birthday. What that entails. Roll it out.
Okay. Getting together with the family, a dinner, and probably doing a little lip singing or something. Hey, or something. You know, I'm the one you call James Brown, Elder too. Hey. So.
Okay, so does that entails a cake and blowing out the candles?
Yep, with no candles though. No candles. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no candles.
Okay.
No candles, no hats, none of that. I didn't even do it with my kids when they was growing up. I just did them cake and ice cream. No candles, none of that stuff.
All right. See.
I'll just be trying to make sure because I don't want to.
All right. So we have to understand this. All right. Let me put this out there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
In Jeremiah 44:19, see, the Bible says where there's no law, there's no transgression, right? So there is nothing in particular in the law that says that you cannot come together and make a feast to celebrate the day you came to be. So there's nothing in it that says that, right? But we must be careful. You must be careful when it comes to pagan ritual. Right?
Okay.
Because then you have to ask, where does the cake candle, where does all that come from? Where does those hats they have come from every birthday that we purchase to put on our children's heads? Well, these hats are wizard hats. They're wizard hats or magic hats. Right? So that part goes straight to ancient pagan Druidism. So they infuse all this other stuff that had nothing to do with you just coming together and saying, I thank the Most High for another year here with me and my family. A day of appreciation for giving me another year, right? So you're not going to have the hats and all those things, right? Where does the cake come from?
No.
Where does the cake come from? Let me show you this. Jeremiah 44. Let's get it here. Right? It says here, this is speaking of Semiramis, the Queen Mother of Heaven, the Virgin Mother that's really celebrated in the Catholic Church today. Right?
Okay.
It has nothing to do with that. That's not Mary. Okay, that's an ancient Semiramis, the mother of Nimrod / Talmud. Jeremiah 44:19 says, and when we burn incense to the Queen of Heaven and poured out drink offerings unto her, did we make her cakes to worship her and pour out drink offerings unto her without our men? So when you go into the research of this, and this is why they call America the daughter of Babylon, she have intertwined old ancient Babylonian rituals in our everyday traditions. And that's what we have to be careful with. Right? So
okay, no more cake.
No, listen. So I'm gonna give you the history on the cake. Every year on one's birthday, they would go into the temple where the priests were. That's your wizard hats. And they would have, of course, there was no electricity. They would have a candle on the cake, and they'll sit it before the foot of what they call the Virgin Mary today. Like you see the Catholic Church does, burning candles. And they would make a wish before her holding the Yule virgin child. They would make a wish and blow out the candle and leave the cake for her. Right? And there was a superstition that if you didn't do this once a year, that a superstition where the demons would haunt you for a full year until you make penance to the mother. See?
Oh, wow.
So the whole tradition of people coming together are intertwined with those rituals. So understand, you put everything else to the side. If you want to get together on a day you were born, there's nothing evil about that as long as you're not intertwining Babylonian rituals and all that stuff with it. You got it? You must know the history and all that. All right? Got it?
Yes.
And guess what? It's not. It isn't unlawful to eat cake either. Cake in of itself, it's just cake, right? But understand what you're dealing with, all right? And you know, so the Bible says, where there's no sin, there's no transgression. It's best to have the knowledge of what you're doing, it not just doing it because it's tradition, and take all the evil traditions out of the way. And if you want to appreciate the day you came to be with your family, have a regular dinner. Sit down and have a nice dinner. That's it.
Right.
All right? There's nothing wrong with that. And play good music. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, bye. Great question.
Just shallow.
Shalom.
All right.
I know you're probably questioning, stressing, and wondering